So if you're in the market for a new iPad this year, your best bet is probably to wait for the new 2020 iPads to be released. And it's not for the reason you think. Let the download begin. So if you're new here and you want to learn how to use and troubleshoot your devices, plus some other cool tech stuff like tech advice, we can help. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications so you don't miss when we release some cool, helpful content. So if you're currently looking into purchasing a new iPad Pro, should you wait for the 2020 iPads to be announced and released? My advice would be yes. And there are two main reasons why. The first one is probably the most important one, pricing. You see, the way tech works is whenever a new piece of tech comes out, the old tech goes on sale. So if you're currently in the market looking for an older iPad, the ones that came out in 2018, you're going to be paying current rate for those particular iPads. But if you wait a couple of months, Apple's set to be announcing their new iPads probably around March sometime. So if you wait until March for the new iPads to be announced, pre-orders to go out and people to start buying that, you're inevitably going to get a deal on the very same iPads you're currently looking at a full rate. It may not be a huge discount, but any discount is better than no discount at all. So if you give it a couple of months, you end up saving maybe 50, 60 bucks on your initial purchase of an iPad for the same price that you're going to be paying right now. And you never know, you can even luck out and find a new iPad either returned or an open item when they first get released. I'll tell you a quick story that when the iPad Pro first came out, we went to buy it at Micro Center and we actually lucked into purchasing an open box item because somebody had initially ordered the iPad online, couldn't wait for it to arrive in the store, so they went in the store and picked it up. The store had to sell that iPad as an open box and we ended up with a brand new iPad, plastic on it and everything for a discounted rate. So just holding on until the new iPads come out can end up saving you a ton of money in the end. The second reason is you can actually get a fuller understanding of if the new iPad is for you or if the older one would work just fine. There's nothing worse than buying a piece of technology and a new one comes out with a feature that you've been waiting for and you already spent your money on this tech when you could have saved up a couple bit more and bought this tech. Right now there's a bunch of rumors circling about the brand new iPad 2020, but none of those rumors are concrete. The rumors that are circling don't seem to be showing much of a difference between the older iPads and the newer ones that are coming out. You're still going to probably get around the same design. You're looking at probably around the same screen size, but Apple tends to shrink the bezels around the screen to fit the screen that's currently existing into a smaller form factor in total. So the iPads themselves will probably be a bigger screen, but be smaller in a better, more portable form factor. You're also probably going to be looking at that 3-camera stove system that everybody hated when they first showed it for the iPhones, but now somehow everybody's in love with it. But that's just the case for Apple in general, I guess. When Apple debuts something, people hate it. It comes out and people fall in love with it. I have no idea how Apple does it, but they always seem to pull it off. If you take photos with your iPads, if you're like the one person in the world that does that, then this will definitely be a benefit to you versus the current iPads that are out. And of course, you're probably going to get a better front-facing camera for Face ID. You're also probably going to get a better processor. You're definitely going to get a better processor inside itself. I don't think you'll see any updates in the overall design of the iPad. I think the design is the design going forward for now. I don't think you're going to get anything innovative like an in-display fingerprint scanner or an upgrade on the screen technology itself. I think you're still going to see the LCD screen, refresh rate, and probably not an all-screen display. So again, these iPads that are coming out are not going to be such a big design or feature jump from the older iPads, but there may be one or two things in there that would benefit your use case more than the older iPads would. If you're going to be replacing a laptop, you want the most recent processor, so the newer iPad will probably work better for you. And I also heard a rumor that the newer iPads are going to support a new smart keyboard. This one supposedly is going to connect directly to the iPad itself with a proprietary connection versus it being a Bluetooth connection into the iPad. And the reason why this is better is going to eliminate some of the issues you may experience with like a Bluetooth keyboard, some latency issues, the ability to lose connection with those Bluetooth keyboards. It also said it's going to charge the keyboard itself, but I think the Bluetooth keyboards that are already out now charge when you connect them to the iPad anyway. At least some of them do, I think. So that's not much of a feature jump, but the ability to connect a proprietary keyboard directly to your iPad may be something that you're looking for if you're deciding to replace your laptop. So giving it some time will give you the ability to not compare rumors to an actual product, but compare an actual product to an actual product. Now, it's really hard to tell when Apple's going to be debuting their iPads. They don't really stay on schedule the same way they do with their iPhones, but the rumor is it's going to be around March. So they're having their keynote for the iPads probably sometime in March, and then pre-orders would go live sometimes that month as well. And they'll start shipping them around the end of March into April. So you're probably looking at the next couple of months that you can take to just do your research, kind of get a use case on what you're going to be using your iPad for. Why are you looking to upgrade? What do you need your iPad to do? Get that list together so that way when Apple debuts the new 2020 iPads, you can put the current iPads versus the newer iPads and see where you fit. And maybe again, the older ones would work just fine for you and you can get those at a fantastic price when the newer ones come out. Or maybe you do need the newer iPad. Maybe there's just a killer feature that no one talked about that you were looking for that are going to be released in the 2020 iPad, and you have your bank still saved. You didn't blow it on the older one, and you can kind of just wait and get the newer iPads when they come out. So to recap, should you wait for the 2020 iPads before you pull the trigger on a new iPad? I would definitely suggest yes. Again, for the two main reasons of you're probably going to get it at a better rate if you're purchasing the old one anyway, and you get a better overall idea of what the differences between the two devices are so you can make an informed decision. Always remember to be an informed customer. Companies hate when you're an informed customer because you know what you want, you know what they have to offer, and you can make an informed decision. And that's always the best way to purchase something. These things are really expensive, so you don't want to go into it half-assed. But anyway, guys, as always, I'd love to know what you guys think. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you currently in the market for a new iPad? Are you going to hold off for the 2020 ones to be debuted? What features are you looking for in the new 2020 iPads that's going to allow you to pull the trigger versus the old one? Share all that in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or if you need any suggestions, also share that in the comment section as well. Until then, if you were ever concerned or wondered if it was a bad idea to charge your phone overnight while you sleep, guess what? We actually did a video about that. You can check that out right here. And this is something YouTube believes you'd enjoy watching. Thank you so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It helps the channel. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and tap that subscribe button with that bell for notification so you don't miss when I release some cool, helpful content like this one. Until next time, guys. Peace.